This is a first-of-a-kind gathering in the world, bringing these two communities together, the AI world and the energy world. There is now a vacuum of leadership around the world. How will these two communities work together? How will they collaborate in this once-in-a-generation challenge of powering the AI of the future and transforming the energy sector at the same time? So let's first talk about AI for energy. Today at the Majlis, at the ENAC Majlis that we had here today, with the leadership of Dr. Sultan Al-Jaber. This is a Majlis that says, how do we use AI to transform the energy sector? That's the first question we discussed. Well, two main ways. There's an AI that is based on language, LLMs, large language models, and you can use this, and already many energy companies are using this kind of AI to create greater productivity for their companies. They're looking at, for example, increasing customer service value while decreasing the cost of customer service. This is one example. There's many, many examples of large language models being used for productivity. But what we discussed here today also was the bigger impact of a new wave of AI, taking us beyond language to large quantitative models, models that are not trained on language, not trained on Wikipedia and Reddit and words on the internet, but instead trained on chemistry, on physics, on biology. This AI, large quantitative models, LQM it's called, not LLM, is the kind of AI that is starting to transform the actual output of the energy companies. When they have output, say hydrocarbons is one example, they can convert it to a higher value hydrocarbon and sell it to the market with more value, more margin, and also sequestering the carbon inside the product so it doesn't get burned. And one of the main goals of today's conversation was, how do we transform the energy industry, power the AI industry, but do so with a lower carbon footprint? The first enabler for making that happen is these kind of meetings. We must have more meetings like this, and we're looking to leadership of places like the UAE, which has become a global center for both energy and AI, to make these kinds of meetings happen. We must bring these two communities of AI and energy together. The second is to bring other sectors now into play. When you look at the automotive sector, automotive wants to lightweight its vehicles so that each vehicle can be more fuel efficient. Whether you power it with gasoline or you power it with electric, you want to start thinking about new material science to make that vehicle. The same thing with airplanes, the same thing with rockets. So think about the automotive sector, the aviation sector, and the space sector. These are three sectors that use materials that come from these other sectors, and AI can have a big role to play in designing the new materials of the future.